Too soon.
Probably won't be there.
I would hope not, honestly.
I've heard some stuff about new Far Cry.
Yes, no, Watch Dogs 2.
I think
but
yes.
I don't think it'll be there.
Unfortunately,
Yeah.
yes.
Maybe.
Yeah,
it'll be
I do. Yes.
I don't think so.
I'm gonna say even odds. I don't know.
I'm going to say yes.
So you're saying 50-50?
I've been wrong
That's a
about
good way to
everything
go.
so far.
Yeah,
so
I'll
yes.
say 50-50.
I'm going to say maybe.
I'd say maybe. I'd say it could be there.
Well, watch
valid.
Yeah, no, I'm with you. I'll hedge my bet.
It could happen, but I mean, I think it's too soon. But it maybe.
But I'm not saying like, hey, it's out this year. I'm saying
Oh, I
like they're
know.
going to show a trailer and
Well,
be like,
It only
Aiden Pierce, the protagonist that everyone remembers
It only
by
shipped
name.
a year ago, and it left a bad taste in people's mouths. I feel like
The rumor
those
that
two
I
things
heard-
together.
They're ditching Aiden and going somewhere else. This is
Oh,
complete
no
rumor
way.
stuff. I know.
It takes
I know
place
they-
20 years after that, and you
20
play
years
as the
after,
kid,
the
you play as his
aliens
sister's
have
kid.
won.
All right, okay.
I heard it's a person of color. That's the thing I actually have heard. Like,
All right.
we'll see.
All right, okay. And there'll be some, some new announcements here, in
would hope
addition
so.
to stuff that you are
whatever-
already aware of.
Whatever happened to
It's a bold prediction on my part, I know.
There could be stuff. Whatever happened to their like movie venture tie-in stuff? Remember that thing? Like,
Oh, yeah.
Oh.
like Spielberg.
I wonder
and-
if they'll address anything non-gaming and be like,
Or
hey, the
James
Assassin's Creed
Cameron.
movie is
Yeah.
still...
That thing is supposedly still on track.
They
so
cast that?
They did. I want to say Fassbender was supposed to be in it,
Oh.
but I don't know. I
That's the
forgot. I
lead?
feel like there was some other casting stuff, but like Fassbender was the big one.
I feel like their conference usually has a leg that is like a part of it that is just like whoa,
Laser
where did-
tag.
Yeah, how
Yeah.
did we get here?
Right.
AISHA Tyler.
I don't know. Yeah,
I
guess
think
I
she's
don't-
been confirmed.
Okay,
yeah,
I think
she's in the
is.
trailer.
Yeah,
I think
she's-
we're in. I think
Oh,
we're
all right.
going.
All right.
Yeah, it's
But now
Fassbender
a
and
new
Marion
foe has
Cotillard.
awakened.
Oh, okay.
The relic reclaimed.
The
And what
Inception
was
lady,
once
right?
a power
Yeah,
Is this them
Maybe.
starting, or is this
I think this is it.
GameSpot still running some stuff here?
Stick of truth.
Wait, are they doing another one?
No way.
No. What?
Oh, they are. Holy
Fucking
shit!
really?
I think Stick of Truth is going to show up in some form or
Okay,
another.
all right.
Yeah. All right. Good. Good call.
Even an RPG, Cal. The combat sucks. We're going to do it bigger, and we will settle for nothing less than a 9.5 on GameSpot. The Dark Sorcerer has emerged. Who is it?
That's an old joke.
It is.
This is not the.
No, this is new though. None of
is
this
Valley
footage.
stuff, yeah.
None of this
Definitely.
footage was in the
They
last
had
game.
the GameSpot joke in for the first game.
No, it was in the game. It was in an interview.
It was in the trailer.
Okay.
Yeah, Trey Parker said something in
Yeah.
an interview, yeah.
Trey Parker. There was someone who worked for GameSpot that was tight with Trey Parker, which is the only reason that happens.
Yeah.
Tune in, friends. Ah, shit. We got the wrong game. Everybody switch games. We're playing superheroes now.
Oh, they're doing the superhero stuff.
Oh, they're changing
Cool.
seven.
Good, Rick.
All right.
Yeah. Wow, okay.
This game take another decade and a half to produce.
Yeah.
I think.
I don't know. I feel like they
We're not
already
playing
produced a
games
lot of these
anymore, man.
assets, so maybe it
This
won't.
time, it's serious. South Park, the fractured but whole.
God
Now
damn it!
available for pre-order.
I am a child because that is funny.
Pretty good.
All right. Yep.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome two of my
Hear
favorite
Rory
human beings
cackle.
in the entire world, Matt Stone and Trey Parker.
Oh, awesome. Holy crap.
While they're walking out, hey, you guys, are we going out to YouTube okay? I'm seeing a couple of reports that it's not showing up, but maybe they're looking at the wrong URL or something.
What's up? How are you guys doing?
Man.
First of all, I'd just like to say that these mics are fucking dumb.
Yeah,
I feel
with
like an
man.
idiot
Yeah,
wearing
fuck,
it.
right?
Yeah.
Don't act like you don't wear those during sex every single
at
night,
these.
my friend.
Look at
Look
this.
at you. You guys look great. Come on.
Thank you.
You look like you're going to take my order. I want French fries. Supersize it.
Yeah.
First of all, the trailer for the game looks amazing. Are you guys excited about it?
Yeah.
It's
Sure.
weird because you don't seem like
I guess.
Yeah.
And also,
Right.
I
It's
feel
just
like
these mics. That,
it's
you
the
know.
mics that are
Yeah,
stiff.
the mics are throwing us, but
Just
okay. Yeah, we don't know what to
joint
do with our hands.
pockets or inside your pants.
Right.
I read that you guys, after the last game, said that you were never, ever, ever going to make another video game again.
That's true.
Hashtag the fractured butthole.
But
But then they offered us money.
the big thing is we're kind of whiny babies, and we just realized that at the end, right at the end of Stick of Truth, we kind of learned how to make video games, and it was kind of too late.
Yeah.
And we were like, well, fuck, now we know how to make a good video game.
Yeah.
So we have a good template to do it, and we thought, fuck it, let's do it.
Yeah. Do it again.
Yeah, we might regret it, but we're doing it again. Yeah.
Look, I want to say,
First of all, don't swear on the screen.
knowing you two, I don't think a fear of regret has ever kept you from doing anything. I think that has to be
We've had some regrets.
Yeah, I'm saying just power through it. Now, who are you working with on this game?
We're working with Ubisoft San Francisco, and it's basically, obviously
is that a
friend
team?
The crowd for that.
They've got
it's the next
development
chapter.
there.
Oh, okay.
It continues the story of Stick to Truth, where you're the new
It is
kid,
not.
and you now have moved to South Park. But now the kids are playing, obviously, superheroes, and so we get really into your backstory as the new kid of what, like any superhero adventure, like we get into your backstory of why your butthole is so amazing, basically.
Yeah.
We get deep into that butthole
We're
story.
going to get deep into your butthole.
Yeah, deep into your butthole on this one, yeah.
Ladies and gentlemen,
Off to a great start here.
sweeter, more kind words have never been spoken. Ladies and gentlemen, give it up for the legends of South Park, Trey Parker, Matt Stone.
Thank you.
Wear those microphones home. I love you. Mwah.
Bye.
Mwah. Give it up, Trey and Matt.
Cool. They should totally make another one of those.
Yes. Yes. I would have never guessed that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Ladies and gentlemen,
Especially after the last one took
this
so long.
is Ubisoft's E3 215, that's not a year, 2015 press conference. If it was 215, we'd have no technology. We'd all be incredibly miserable, staring into our hands, waiting for somebody to tweet us back. I am so insanely happy to be here today. And I don't know about you guys, but I feel like this is a super special time of year because I love games, and I think it's the rare time of year that journalists, developers, gamers, and fans of the industry get to come together in one place and collectively lose our shit. So I am so happy to be here. On behalf of the UB team, I want to welcome everybody here to the historic Orpheum Theater in LA, as well as all the gamers, fans, and journalists tuned in online from all over the world. And we have got a very special welcome here for some of our most dedicated fans, Ubisoft star players who are here from around the globe. Please stand and wave. Take your moment in the sun.
What are star players?
You guys look amazing.
Dancers?
Just people to
Some
work
of you
there.
look more amazing than others. I bet the rest of you wish you had more than just a fucking t-shirt, but that's okay. We'll talk about it later. Cosplay it like a boss. Like a boss. All right, sit down. Few industries have consumers as passionate and personally invested as the gaming industry. One day, you're on a message board calling for the abrupt, non-consensual removal of a CEO's reproductive organ on a message board, and the next thing you know, you've got a Far Cry logo tattooed on your face. And let's be honest, I think we all know this has been a very intense year for Ubisoft, and there's been no shortage of, shall we call it, constructive feedback, or online teabagging, whatever you want to call it. But I can say personally that after working for these guys for 4 years, the Ubisoft teams listen and they take what you think very, very seriously. We believe here that passionate and honest feedback makes games better. Even if you have to dig through ear-burning NSFW, guys, that's a word, Reddit thread to get it. You know what I'm talking about. The UB team has a single
really
driving
not a
passion.
good
They
thing
love
to make
games and they
people
want to
spell
make
out
kick-ass games that you
acronyms.
want to
not
play.
in
And
live
to that end,
dialogue.
ladies and gentlemen, please welcome the guy with all the surprises, Ubisoft CEO, Yves Guillemot.
Get him out of the way now.
He's the guy with all the surprises.
Yeah. So many surprises.
Hello, AISHA.
How are you?
How are you?
Welcome.
He's an alien grasshopper under there.
Do the short jokes.
We were in rehearsal. You know how excited I am about this press conference. You guys are going to lose it. This is going to be awesome. Enjoy.
Isn't he the guy that's transferring himself into Ryan Gosling's
I love
body?
games.
Yes.
Wasn't sure.
And
Okay.
I love the people that create the games. But I also love a lot the people that play those games. So it's
You've never seemed more magical and sprouted from a flower than right now.
at Ubisoft we do take risks. It has been part of our DNA from day one. And we will continue to take risks to amaze gamers and create the games of tomorrow.
He's so happy.
And today I have a surprise for you,
rode in on a
as we
rainbow.
said. And this surprise is a new IP in a new genre. And this game couldn't wait till the end of the show. So enjoy it now.
Oh, we're not going to get a ticker or a countdown?
15 minutes till Star Wars Battlefront.
Oh,
man. Maybe Dark Souls.
Here. Oh, over there. Okay. Yeah. All right.
actually be the...
What?
Deadliest Warrior 3.
Might be what? 'Cause what do you think it is?
So I'm hearing something there. This is called Hero.
No. For a second, I was wondering if this was the game that Patrice Desolé was working on. That they...
I had like code name like 16.
Yeah, it was 16. That was the name of it. Was 1666.
It's supposed to be like going back and forth 3 times.
That they then fired him from. Yeah. And he's now suing them over it.
I mean, he said it was a whole new genre, and trying to like piece together what that could even mean.
Also, I mean, if there's like pending litigation, they probably couldn't come out and announce it, right? I don't know.
Who knows?
We have 3 different.
It's more than that. It's like 4 or 5. I think so. That's one way to use a sword.
There you go. Get a view of the land. Unlock the.
Yep.
Oh, is it gonna pull out and have player names on everybody?
Fill in on. Oh, yes.
This is Watch Dogs 2.
Yep.
Oh, look at that. King Arthur.
Huh? Oh.
The co-op action thing.
No, show me more.
What? Alright, this guy's great.
Alright!
It takes
when you look inside
gumption
yourself
to pull off a cane in
Yes.
this situation.
Do you
He
see
is
a
doing
knight?
it.
Viking?
No.
Samurai, perhaps, huh?
None of those.
When your enemies are arriving at the
I'm
gate,
with you, but like.
the sword is coming at your head.
He's gonna pull a sword out of that cane.
Turn
Oh, that
around.
better be a sword cane.
Oh! Would you stand and fight? My name is Jason Vandenberghe, creative director.
I'm not actually out of my fucking mind. I know we've done demos like that up on the stage before, but shit, man, come on.
Of melee combat, visceral battlefield. Through a new type of gameplay that we call the art of battle, you will feel the weight of the
I'm
weapon
hearing
in
from
your
a bunch of
hand,
people that the stream volume
the
is
crash
really loud.
as you block
them.
the attack,
We talked about this.
and the impact.
I know, I'm just
when
saying,
you
I'm hearing
strike
like
the winning
a lot.
blow. But bring your friends with you, because while a single individual can win a fight, it takes a band of warriors.
Get that guy! He doesn't even work here. Get him off our stage.
When I say a band of warriors,
dude,
I mean 2 teams.
pulls out the sword. If this demo goes bad, he's gonna pull the sword cane out.
Multiplayer demonstration on console right now.
That game is canceled.
I don't even feel it.
His demo's
It's
over.
like,
He's
what do
coming
you
back
think?
in full Viking regalia. I am convinced.
Okay.
It's like Mountain Blade?
Yeah. I guess.
Oh, weird.
A lot more people than Mountain Blade, though. Well, maybe not.
Look at all these war men.
Well, right, that's all AI, right?
Well, yeah, most
Four
of those.
heroes.
I think the ones that don't have names are all AI.
Right.
Wait, is this Dynasty Warriors?
Yes.
Oh wow.
Yes.
What'd you say?
Ubisoft
Dynasty
Warriors.
Warriors.
Would it be good Dynasty Warriors though?
Well, that's a relative
I mean, this
thing.
looks better than Dynasty
Or like
Warriors.
Kingdom Under Fire?
Yeah, that's what I
Yes.
was thinking of.
Yes.
Yes.
Except with not
Oh, there's like
ripping.
sword positioning stuff and Shield Blade style.
All right, yeah, that there might be something to
Well,
that.
what was the actual Ubisoft one with the for the Wii that came out? That was,
Red Steel.
yeah, Red Steel.
Oh, Red Steel.
Who did 99 Nights?
That was Konami?
Yeah, that sounds about right.
I think is this the Red Steel guy?
It might be.
Maybe.
Wait, I think someone said it was.
I think it might be the Red Steel guy.
That guy's dead.
Yeah, ripped right from the trailer.
I mean, this seems fine. I'm still just kind of waiting for what the hook is.
Yeah. I think this is the hook. This, like, tactical swordplay stuff.
Yeah, that doesn't come across super well though.
No.
Yeah, it's not really presenting.
Kind of thing you need to try to understand.
I
feel like kind of
they're
trying to
moving.
present it as a new genre is maybe a little.
Yeah.
That's too much.
I mean, you can see him kind of positioning the sword up and down and
Yes.
stuff.
But there's definitely not been a lot of like super tight like multiplayer melee combat, like tactical
Right.
combat like that,
Right.
right? I mean,
Right.
Yeah.
So that's cool.
Got limping.
Yeah.
Oh man. It went so
Thank you
differently.
very much.
For honor.
So, that was just a tease of our current build. It's a taste of what For Honor has in store for you. But I know what you're thinking.
Is this
That
a
looks
sword
pretty
king?
cool, Vandenberghe. But when can we play it?
Out today.
How about noon tomorrow at the Ubisoft booth with a 100% hands-on 4v4 multiplayer demo on console?
I think you may have framed this poorly.
Yeah. How about we show it at this trade show?
And for those of you watching at home,
Too bad.
register at forhonorgame.com to get more info and get a chance to be among the very first to play the game. Thank you very much. Have a great evening.
That was
You too, buddy.
I think
you too.
I just feel like I'm like
He was better than the
Jeff.
game.
I just bought a car. I think I just bought a car.
Guys, give it up for Jason Vandenberghe.
I think you have, I think you own a car now.
For Honor Gaming Team.
Yeah, that was
Welcome to
definitely the
gym.
Red
Now,
Steel 2.
I just want to say
Okay.
that was super juicy. I really love that last beheading. These next two games are already fan favorites.
True.
And in response to the
kill me really
feedback
quick?
from
Like, fix
Ubisoft's
this?
incredibly engaged communities, the teams have created some incredibly cool expansion packs. Since the Crew's release last year, millions of players have spent over 20 million hours free riding all across the United States. That's more than 3,000
Did
times
you
the
like
distance.
actually kill me now that we're talking about the Crew?
By the way, you cannot drive. The Crew Wild Run expansion pack introduces new larger-than-life vehicles and gives you the chance to compete in ongoing championships
actually
called
talking to you,
Summit
Jeff.
all
Like,
over the United States.
right at you.
Ladies and gentlemen, start your engine.
Just an expansion pack. Remain calm.
No, like what?
Right? Isn't it?
Motorcycles.
She said that, right?
Yeah, but
Finally.
So is this game not that good?
no, it's not
No,
that good.
dog. It was bad.
Yeah.
It didn't
looks
know
all
what-
right.
All right.
It didn't know what it wanted to be, is the thing.
Adding motorcycles and flipping monster trucks is not a way to get it to focus on what it wants to be, but that
Right.
might still be cool. I don't know.
Yeah. The Crew was this thing with this like big, weird, strange world, and that was the most interesting bit for me. It was like fake billboards.
If this
and
is
weird-
the Crew Blood Dragon,
Yes.
then maybe
Yeah, then maybe.
It's not.
No. Oh, it's weird. It's weird. United States was really weird and fun and cool, but its races were bad.
Available now on the show floor behind closed
complete
doors.
graphic overhaul.
Yes. I just get excited. I want to run all over the stage. Now, if you think that was awesome, this next thing is incredible.
I don't like
saw
this camera
next
angle.
trailer in rehearsal,
Not
and
fan.
there are absolutely no words to describe it.
I don't
so
like
just,
being talked down
just
to.
check it out.
This is another expansion for the Crew.
Yeah.
Horses, right?
You know what I'm saying? It's not a horse.
Oh, wait. What?
What the fuck?
Does this
Yeah.
start? Wait, no.
Damn, darts. What the?
What's the boots?
Never mind.
Peggle.
Oh, God. All right.
Okay.
Yeah.
Hang on. Go on. Oh.
What?
What?
Wait.
What?
Right?
All right.
Insane. That was just a tiny taste of the Trials Fusion awesome level max expansion pack.
You're gonna win that
that's coming out
unicorn
on the
if you're
14th
under
of
the clock
July
tower
on
in
Xbox
2113.
One, PS4, and for the PC. And for any Trials Fusion fan, it's the business. And if you are even a tiny bit still on the fence about this, Dude, you're a cat riding a fire-breathing unicorn. What are you, a robot? Now, my friends, we're gonna make a hard right turn.
It's kind of not
from
enough,
kitties
actually.
and unicorns.
Like, I kind of need to
to
know
a
more about it.
virus-ridden urban hellscape.
Finally.
Yes. We have having the same feel at this exact same time. Prepare your bodies for one of Ubi's most highly anticipated games to date. It's time for The Division.
I want to find out what this game is. Show me.
Welcome to the stage, Ryan Barnard, game director on The Division. Give it up for Ryan. Bernard. Say your last name right. Bernard.
How you doing, Aisha?
Hi, it's good to see you.
Is my mic working? All right, it's good to see you.
Yes,
Good to
you're
see
welcome.
You. All right, hello everyone. So as probably most of you know from judging from the response out here, The Division is an online open world action RPG. But at its core, it's a cooperative experience. But today, we're here to introduce you to the Dark Zone, a walled off, quarantined, highly contaminated area all through the middle of Manhattan.
I think we're living in the Dark Zone for the past few
player,
hours.
You have the choice whether to work alongside other agents or turn against them. In the Dark Zone, we want you to experience the tension and the fear and the paranoia of playing in a place where absolutely anything can happen at any time.
Okay.
A place where you can trust no one.
Hide behind a car, for
Yeah, like
example,
Hollywood.
or jump up on top of
Exactly, like Hollywood.
Anything?
So
Anything
here's
can
a
happen.
glimpse of what could happen to you in the Dark Zone.
I love the Dark Zone.
Oh, they meant Times Square. That's the Dark Zone? Okay.
Hey, man. You ain't wrong.
It's true. I was up there the other day. Oof.
Not travel alone or unarmed. All right, guys, you ready?
Dark Zone.
Yep.
Are we RPing again? Okay, yeah? Okay.
Okay, Dark Zone.
Let's do it.
God damn it,
Remember,
we're
when we
role
get in
playing
there,
this
it
one.
might not be just us.
In fact, I'm pretty sure I saw a matching screen before this, so it's probably totally not us. Hang on, my kid's crying. I gotta.
It's jammed. Proximity coverage only. Backup activated. System rebooted.
Attention. Risk of infection severely elevated beyond this point. Quarantine is in effect.
We're right behind you. Go ahead.
Okay. Ooh, careful.
I see him.
We got 3 or 4 Rikers, looks like level 11, an assault, a sniper, and a rusher.
Shouldn't be too hard.
I see you in your happy place now, man.
There's the crate.
You take the lead, I'll follow.
Yeah, let's do this quickly, okay?
Cool.
Everybody ready?
Yeah, let's see some
Selfies in the
teamwork.
post-apocalypse.
Oh,
That's
hold up behind us. Other players.
Bastards.
They have Dark Zone loot.
Huh. Should we go for it?
I don't know. I mean, we can't take them and the Rikers at the same time.
Good point. Let's just see what they do.
Oh, they're going Rikers.
Right, let's help them out.
All right, go. I'm gonna flank. Go.
Brian, cover us.
Kind of a Kane and Lynch situation.
Heads up,
Like,
heads
are
up.
they going to
Let me
turn?
see if I
When
can
do they
take him.
turn?
right.
Braxton, use your turret.
Okay, it's up, turret's up. Get down. I got you. I got you. Go, go, go.
Shit!
Hit him on the left.
It's a data grenade.
I got a secret mine.
Use it, use it.
Here goes.
Nice, nice. Okay, last one, last one, last one.
Yeah, totally.
Hostiles neutralized. Proceed with caution.
All right. Ryan, you want to check out the crate?
Wait, what about those other players?
You guys had.
They're all hanging out
let's do
now.
it.
Everyone's friends, right? Right?
So, right?
Oh, nice drop.
Nice. All right, where to?
Well, let's extract at Bryant Park. That's pretty close.
You can see what the
Okay,
other players
lead
do.
the way.
All right. Looks like these
No,
other
you
guys
can
are
see
coming
that
with
they have
us.
stuff. You see they have the canisters on their backs now.
Oh,
So you can see that they have a thing.
everybody gets what was in that loot.
Everyone on your team
yeah.
has, they see they all have it.
Let's take him out.
That's too risky. They're all elite. Let's try not to pull aggro.
What are you talking about? There's 5 of us.
Yeah, 5 of us with loot that we want to hold on to. Trust me.
God.
Follow me around this way.
Okay.
I would have thought after last year they would have learned to not have fake in-game chat,
Yeah.
and
Or at least
like
write
they need
better.
to have someone talking. Like what they need to have is someone explaining what the fuck is actually going on here.
Right, how's it look?
Yeah. Right. Like what Lindsay's doing is she's going.
Clear. Let's spread out.
They have loot, so they don't want to
Yeah.
engage.
Keep a lookout,
They need to
guys.
get
I'm
to this
gonna call
point so
in.
they can extract. They can do this. And,
Okay, got you covered.
We're all clear. Let's extract.
Okay, we got 90 seconds.
So this is actually like a super frustrating
Right,
thing
build it
because we played this yesterday and can't talk about it until 4 o'clock.
Yeah, we've got another
35
minutes till we can actually talk about it.
35 minutes until
we played this exact mission.
I can't help thinking what these guys have.
We recorded a
Yeah.
7.5
What do
minute
you
thing,
think?
podcast thing that'll go up at 4.
It sounds like this team is saying like, oh, I wonder if we could take that loot from the guys who teamed up with us.
Yeah.
Yes.
Like, having played this, the chatter makes perfect sense. Like they are describing how this game works, but I'm sure it sounds ridiculously stilted to people who haven't played it.
I say we do it.
Ryan, you game? All right, here comes the sticky. On my mark.
Wait, so they just attacked
Yeah,
that other?
they turned on the other
I'm
team.
surprised they framed it this way, which is interesting.
Alright, I got her.
Careful.
We're running low on health.
I'm a bunch of jerks.
Do you want more shit or less shit?
You need more shit.
I'm down.
So is it?
We're the division,
Is there
Vinny.
well? Is there any reason to not do that then? Aside, I guess if you're overpowering the
Ryan,
other
what are you waiting
team.
for?
Dude, clock's ticking. Let's go, come on.
Are you leaving?
They just turn.
Yeah.
That's interesting.
Cap in the dome.
Like dropping out of your 3-man crew
Yeah.
to then take it all for yourself.
Wait.
That's what that dude just
Yeah,
did.
he left the group.
And killed? Wow.
Yeah.
Huh. They didn't mention that you could do that, did they?
Yeah.
Well, that's real feel good.
Yeah. Merry
Yeah, but I mean
Christmas.
they're doing like it seems built to kind of revolve around some of that kind of Kane and Lynch style stuff of are you going to stick together or not
Now,
sort of
you
thing.
know how I feel about this game. I loved it even when the build wasn't finished.
Yes, when you
But-
weren't supposed to play.
Yeah, it looks amazing. Huge dick move there at the end. But I want to say, I mean this as a compliment. This game is looking like it needs to come with a giant barrel of Xanax. Terrifying.
Maybe DLC.
When does everybody else get to crap themselves in terror the same way that I did when I played the game last year on the floor?
Well, for those of you lucky enough to be with us here at E3, for the first time, the Division is hands-on playable at our booth. So hopefully everyone will come by and play. We're excited about that.
Awesome.
And also for those of you at home who are clamoring to get your hands on the game early, we're happy to announce that we're going to be having betas on Xbox One, PlayStation 4, and PC starting early next year. So everyone will get to play.
It's going to be super exciting. Now,
oh wait, and please check that out to be able to figure out, get more information about the betas.
Sweet. Now that we know they're moving into beta, when is the game actually going to be available to everybody out there to play, buy, and put into their home box holes?
Yes. Today we're super happy to announce that Tom Clancy's The Division will be released on March 8th, 2016 on all platforms simultaneously.
Yay! Yay! Everybody
All right.
give it up.
So thank you very much, everyone, and have a great E3.
Ryan Bernard, everybody. Let him hear it. I did get to play this game. It's tactical, it's terrifying, it's obviously incredibly cool, so I can't wait for you guys to check it out on the floor. Now, next up this afternoon is the newest release of the critically acclaimed City Builder from Ubisoft's Blue Byte studio. So everybody, pack up your astronaut diapers because we are departing this planet.
KWZ Try Time, coming to you from the Beer City. Coming up soon,
Anno, probably?
Yeah.
That's the thing that Ubisoft puts out. That is.
Sorry, what'd you say?
Anno. That's the city builder.
Hey, Mark, what's your ETA? I'm heading back now. Proceed to 26.133 degrees north, 3.628 degrees
It's been like 4 years since the last one.
BAW-705, heavy hull position. Okay, you moving in a minute. BAW-705, heavy holding a gun.
now clear to go. Opening code ground.
Watch Dogs.
This is it.
They buy the rights to Red Faction.
Yo, that'd be pretty
Actually,
good.
who did buy the rights to Red Faction?
I think didn't Orbit get it?
Yeah. Hey, what's up?
Why would you build everything on the dark side?
You get those good lights, like.
Yeah, exactly. Those lights don't show up well.
Yeah.
What do you do? What happens?
It's a city build
shit.
It's a building trade game.
Obviously, the moon is awesome.
Not a space thing
but
before? Was
you
it
don't
not?
No,
have
they've
to
done
start
throughout
on the moon.
history.
You have to
It's
earn
like
your lunar landing. So the
1501
following gameplay
and-
sequence
yeah.
shows how you can make your own giant leap for mankind. And if you want to test out the game,
Does
stay
that have a
tuned for the beta, which starts
Gas
later
mask
this year.
or a filter? behind it?
That's Mr.
Oh.
Division.
Okay.
Mr. The Division.
He's dressed as the Division.
About to go tag up a billboard after this.
Is this still Anna?
I think.
Yeah, probably.
They're a little more focused on like trade and industry than SimCity. I've played a couple of them. Yeah.
I thought that I mean, I definitely remember seeing it on Steam and it like looked interesting, but I never knew what the heck you do in it.
Was this game not announced?
I don't believe so.
Okay. People are talking like it came out of nowhere.
Looks cool.
Yeah.
I mean, that was is that like a mission thing in the other ones? Like get to space?
Not in all of them, because there are some that are set in like the 1400s.
Oh, okay.
So
You can't get to space?
There's
It's still
often
the
like
mission.
a campaign
It's
mode
real hard.
where it's
I
like
mean,
mission based, where it's like, okay, in this mission you're trying to get up your agriculture and build a city based around this thing or that thing. It's a little bit more structured.
It's not like Civ, right, where it goes from prehistory to like
No,
far future.
it's almost always focused on a specific like window of
So
time.
we've had samurai, we've had fire-breathing unicorns, towers,
Oh, yeah.
spaceships, virus-ridden
this
dark
fucking
zones.
guy.
It's
Who
been
is
a
that?
pretty meme-friendly show. What do you think?
Yeah, it's pretty awesome.
You're actually sitting here and you are your own human life-size meme. Tell me who you are.
Well, I'm Rick from RBF Productions NL, and Ubisoft requested me here as Jacob Fry.
Jacob Fry from AC Syndicate.
Right.
Look insanely hot. But a guy from
one
your
told him
era
this banter
probably
was
has
coming.
rickets or something I can catch, but you look amazing.
I'm a paid cosplayer.
We should come up with a meme really quickly for the show.
Is that
right now,
what-
I'm
is that-
pitching
that's pretty much
who
what that
kept
guy
the
just said,
Christmas
right?
lights on
Yeah.
during
So.
the
They
apocalypse.
requested
So there's
me
got to
here,
be
yeah.
and just Captain Picard like screaming that out. Do you have a meme you want to pitch?
I'm a seat filler / paid
Guys with
cosplayer.
rickets are super hot.
Well, if you're talking Picard, it will be Engage.
Okay, good. We did that together. All right. Standing next to me right now.
Not happy. Not happy right now.
The executive producer of our next game,
Oh,
looking just as
brother.
foxy as Jacob.
Punch out of this!
We're rickets. With 110 million players, a billion songs danced, and more than 1 billion lifetime views on YouTube, this game franchise is one of the pillars of the Ubisoft family. Right? It's time for Christmas.
Yes.
2016.
What? Yeah, sure.
Did you not rehearse this?
They requested that I be here too, man. Like, leave me
That
alone.
it is. And because of them, I'm really proud to say that Just Dance has become the biggest music video game franchise of all time.
I gave him his spotlight. So, now that we're into this, tell me what's happened since last year, because this has been amazing.
We're back with Just Dance 2016 on all motion platforms.
All right, back.
And I got a little bit of news.
On all motion platforms.
You don't
motion
need a camera
platforms.
connected to your console to play the
Put
game
it on
anymore.
all
You'll be able to use your
emotion
smartphone
platforms.
as a controller to play Just Dance 2016.
Smartphones.
If you have a
Okay.
camera-enabled console,
Didn't we have this already?
you're good.
You're great.
Yeah, they did that
But we
last
know
year.
many of you don't.
Yeah.
And we're excited to be opening up the game to all console owners, regardless of their setup. And they're going to have lots to look forward to. An awesome track list of huge hits, new features, and like always, a few surprises. Like this one.
What?
Engage. Wait, turn your mic on. Nope.
No. No, they can hear it. So they can hear it in the arena. They just the feed isn't coming out.
Okay.
All right.
It's Jason Derulo, right?
Yeah.
Do you think anyone warns dudes like this when they're walking into situations like this? Like, don't worry, the crowd is not going to give a fuck. They're going to sit there and stare at you. Do not try to play to the crowd. Do not try to get them up and dancing. Do not try.
You're about to play to the coldest audience of your entire career.
Do not say, get up and dance with me. Do not engage the audience.
Don't look into the eye.
Just the professional cosplayers will come up and shimmy near you.
I think he's really singing.
Yeah, it's not clean enough to be
No,
singing.
yeah.
Oh, yeah.
So good for him.
Good tweets.
Pretty good.
And Guy Kroll just tweeted Usher.
I miss Usher right now.
Happy Easter, Xbox.
Well, maybe nobody did tell him.
Oh, right next to the cosplayer.
Yeah. Get him up and dancing.
Aisha was like, nah.
Yeah.
Even
Nah,
Aisha
though.
Tyler is like,
Yeah.
nope. Learn my lesson.
Yep.
Stick to the script. We'll get the checks and we'll go. And we'll be back next year and be fine.
You know, maybe is the last one. The last one is so
Like trying to put some theater into this shit.
Hey, Papa, give it up for Jason Derulo! First of all, I want to give you a huge congratulations because your album Everything Is For and the single Want to Want Me just hit #1 on the top 40 radio charts this morning.
That's what it says on the teleprompter.
Congratulations.
Thank you so much.
And it was amazing seeing you up there. You know, I had to stay at my seat.
You know what? I'm so glad this song is #1 this week and everything. But the only thing is, I just wish you came up here and danced with us. You know what I'm saying?
I tried.
Sadly, Jason, I am living stumbling proof that not all of our people can dance. That's just, you know, there's got to be one. I missed that meeting, but I wanna get into it because I actually heard that you're actually a big fan of Just Dance.
I am huge fan. You know, I
According
love
to this
the idea
teleprompter,
that
yes.
music can
See,
inspire
as soon
people,
as they
but I feel
contacted
like
me and gave
this
me a bunch
video
of money,
game is such a
huge
part
fan.
of pop culture, and I feel like it allows, you know,
This is
the
a good
young
thing
ones
from
like my little niece who loves to
Buddy
play the game.
Brantley on
And, you know,
Twitter.
all the folks
Ubisoft
like my
is the
mom
Need
who
for Speed
doesn't
FMV
necessarily
of press
know how to dance.
conferences.
That's about right.
Yeah,
She can
yeah.
get it, so it inspires everybody. You know what I mean?
Yeah, it's really great. I'm really excited because this song is a huge
Yeah,
hit.
good stuff. Good stuff. Anyway.
We're gonna want to buy it. They're gonna dance. They want to be like. You can't be
Jason,
Jason
it has
Derulo.
been
You
great,
can't be
but-
like Jason Derulo.
Mother of God.
So thank you so much for coming out today. That
Those
was
are also
so
really
exciting.
weirdly placed
That was a
pockets.
big surprise, ladies and gentlemen. We'll see you tomorrow. Mwah. Give it up for Jason Derulo, everybody.
You don't need to know about that.
You being a cosplay guy.
Selfie with Jason Derulo.
We are gonna fight about that.
We are.
I think she pulled her pocket out.
Just Dance 2016 will be available this October on all platforms. The Wii, Xbox 360,
The
PS3.
Wii.
But we have something special. for
The
Wii
race
U,
to the last
Xbox
Wii
One,
game.
and
They
PS4
just fucking
players.
staked their claim.
A lot of Wii's out there.
True.
Oh, okay.
Dance streaming service.
Oh, so they'll never have to make another one, then,
Right.
Yeah.
Have to is not really the concern here.
Huh? Could have said
We're
that.
introducing a streaming service that brings new songs all year long.
You were going to walk out to
And all
explain that? That was the end of the
greatest hits
segment and you move on? Like,
straight to
come
your
on.
phone. It's something the fans have been asking for a long time. It's called Just Dance Unlimited, and it's the first ever dance on demand
streaming subscription service. Anyone with a copy
You
of Just
didn't
Dance
ask for it,
2016 on
we
Wii U,
made it.
Xbox One, or
Dance on demand.
PS4 will be able to subscribe.
I demand that you dance!
So great. That's just new, fresh content all the time. So great. Thank you very much, sir.
Thank you.
Everybody give it up for the other Jason, OJ, Jason Altman.
Nobody fixed her goddamn pocket when she went backstage. What the hell's going on?
It was my pleasure.
Holy fuck! Oh, they cut her off. Thank you so much for doing
I
that
called you
bullshit.
here today because we face dire circumstances. Our intelligence has confirmed the existence of a new threat that is unlike any we have seen before.
Wait, she looks
This
familiar.
organization
Yeah. Like Angela
has the ability to carry out attacks anywhere in the world.
Sam Fisher is back.
They are
Stop the
highly
threat.
lethal and indiscriminate of age, religion, or nationality. The potential for loss of human life and psychological terror is substantial and cannot be ignored. They are the very definition of an unknown quantity. Our only choice of action is to meet force with force. As of this moment, my program is reactivated, and I am handing over command of all global field operations to you. Recruit your operators from among the world's foremost elite. Borders and protocols are irrelevant.
It's international.
We must be
people
the
were
shield
talking like that
that
is anymore?
safeguards the civilized world from those who wish to do it harm. No matter how
one of those
aware our
awkward
enemies
moves where
strike,
they
no matter
modeled this
what
character
defense
after her
they
without
cower
asking.
behind, Team Rainbow must stand ready.
Like Rainbow Six Mercenaries?
Oh.
No.
What?
Wait. What? That's the setup for
Siege is just like a hostage situation.
Yeah.
It's just like, they got a hostage, you gotta get in the house and get
I
him.
personally lost my shit when I saw Rainbow Six Siege. I was so
Weird.
excited. I love this franchise. Judging from the audience reaction, I think we're all having the same feeling about this game. It is close quarters combat like
Weird.
you have never experienced.
Like, nothing about what they've shown in that
Everything
game
is
seems like it
destructible.
fits into
And
like
my friends, once
something
you
that
die,
serious.
You stay
I guess maybe
dead.
that was the thing they were holding
It's
back.
explosive, it's bone rattling, it's intense, and it's led by an equally intense but cool-headed woman by the name of Six. You probably recognized her in the
Six.
cinematic trailer.
Six.
And now it is my great
Six.
honor to welcome
Rainbow
to the stage
Six.
Yeah.
the extraordinary Angela Bassett.
All right.
Angela Bassett.
Dance. Come on, Angela.
No, Six was the name of the scientist.
Hi!
Six.
How are
Rainbow
you,
Six
gorgeous?
monster.
Oh my God! All right. I love this game. I love this franchise.
Good.
But now that you're in it, oh my
You
God,
best. That works out well.
So this is actually the first time that you've been in a video game.
My first time,
right?
yeah.
So tell me a little bit about that experience for you.
Oh, well, thank you, Aisha. Yeah, I play the role of Six, and I'm the deputy director of the Rainbow Six Counterterrorism Unit. It has been a
Rainbow
great
Six.
experience so far. And, I'm all about playing interesting characters, and this definitely was the venue for that.
Yeah.
Okay.
I think
Tails
actually,
Trower.
I'm gonna
people don't
assume
realize
that like
how
Six
complex
is like a
it can
code
be.
name like
When I was
M
Watch
from
Dogs, my
James
character
Bond.
died.
You
It's
play
just
as
a different
Blossom.
person is Six each time.
That yours is a little bit more
He plays
layered
Blossom
than my
and Six gives the orders.
I managed to avoid all that, at least to my knowledge.
Right.
Yeah, well, mostly she just guides the Rainbow unit, to make sure that the operations has, all of the intel that they need to be able to eliminate threats.
Right. I mean, as an actress, it's incredible to be here with you because you've played everyone. Tina Turner, Dr. Betty Shabazz, Rosa Parks, now you're Marie Laveau in American Horror Story. Were there any ways in which this work differed from those other experiences for you?
Well, I've always gravitated toward characters that, challenge me as an actor. So in that respect, it wasn't very much different. And there was a lot of, stuff from a movie set or TV set that was applicable to this. It's all about character and it's all about story, and I was able to really just take on the character and make it my own. And of course, you had the director
This
who was
is
there
weird.
leading,
Like, how
but
much
you're,
story is in the game?
there
So after
alone.
the alpha, they
you
sent it
wanted
on
to make sure
surveys.
that
This
the
is where I get all my
stakes were
information,
heightened
apparently.
and you knew exactly
And
where you
a big
needed
part of the
to
survey
be,
was like, well, what part of this game would you like to see more of? And included like more story detail, more about
it's an
each of these
immersive experience.
individual
It's like living through a
characters.
film, and with you in
Is
this
there a single
film,
player?
we get to all play
No one knows.
opposite you.
There must be
So
some.
I know it's a
There
dream come
must
true
be.
for me. I can't wait.
They're going to the trouble of
to see
hiring
what
like a
you've done
major
with it.
actress to
Ladies and gentlemen,
to do
Yes.
this. I
truly
assume there
one
is
of
some
the
kind of
great
story going
actresses
on.
of our time. time. Please give it up for Angela
I mean, it's
Bassett.
super cool, but
Thank
like,
you.
I don't-
Thank you.
So
Enjoy the game.
It's a swerve from like what we thought this game was. Certainly.
Thank you. Give it up for Angela Bassett,
Yeah.
everybody.
In the novel, 6 is the term that refers to the
Okay.
It's
All
canon.
right.
Fucking cool to see
so far
Angela
we've
Bassett
only been
doing
talking
video games.
about multiplayer,
Like, that's
but
kinda
there
awesome.
is so much more to Siege.
Okay.
And here to tell us more about it, please
we go.
welcome to the stage Geneviève Forget, the community developer on Rainbow Six Siege.
The Siege God on Twitter.
Here she's like, that's me.
Thanks, Aisha. Hi, everyone. Ever since we announced at E3 last year, the community has been asking about the solo and co-op
That's a dope
experiences
name.
of our game.
Genevieve Forget.
Today,
But
I
I'm
think
sure
it's not pronounced that way.
It is
Yes.
now.
that Derullo is back.
Put him back in your team, your syndicate team.
Yeah.
Put her in your syndicate team.
It will be playable solo or with up to 4 friends. In Terror Hunt, our players will be facing the most challenging AI in a Rainbow Six game yet. The terrorists will be able to create a stronghold and lead an assault using destruction in unexpected ways. So let's see it in action. Our team's mission will be to disarm bombs set in a French consulate. We'll be following Team Captain Chris Henry over here throughout this demo. Keep in mind that this is a live demo and anything can happen. We hope you enjoy.
Noted.
Chris, are you ready?
Okay. Yes, Jen, thank you.
Team, are you ready?
Yeah, of course.
Good luck and have fun. Hope you
Some
enjoy.
good team chatter.
All right, guys, let's do this.
Yep.
Bruno,
Yeah.
I want you to start heading to the right-hand
Hoo-ah.
side with your team. Gab, let's stay back for a second and scout the left-hand side here.
Yeah, okay.
I'm like already confused.
Let me see. No, there's nothing on the left.
So she said
got the
you and
front
4
door
of your friends, so 5
barricaded.
people total?
It looks like the
Yeah,
top
it looks
is
right.
top,
Yeah,
two
see
windows
the
are barricaded
5.
too.
Okay.
I said we stick close together.
Icons on the
Let's
left
move
side
Yeah,
there.
let's go.
And this was like a pretty popular mode from.
I see an opening on the top floor.
I thought it was
through
from
that window
Ghost
in the corner
Recon,
there.
not from Rainbow Six, but maybe I'm wrong.
Second at the east side wall. Let me know if you see anybody inside the window, all right?
At some point, Clance becomes a blur. Either it's stealth or not stealth.
Clancy.
Scout it out.
Okay, so we have 2 guys inside. We could probably take them out quietly.
Okay. Coming up to the roof now, Bruno. Yes, clear on my side.
I guess it was in Vegas
Okay,
also.
I'm gonna need a hand here. Does anybody have a silencer on the other side?
I have a
How does that work with the rope?
Okay, you want to take him down on go?
Anytime.
3, 2, 1, go.
Got him. Good job, guys.
Nice work. Inside.
Right in.
Take a look at the back of the room. Make sure
I will
it's
say a
clear.
co-op mode for this is exciting.
It's
for
clear.
Me. Exciting. But
Yeah.
Sit up here for a second, guys.
Yep.
You versus
Send my
AI.
drone out and scout
Or,
before.
yeah, versus
Yeah,
AI.
something that's like a little more ongoing instead of like the mode they've been
Look
showing.
pretty
has
good
been
behind the first barricade.
like very bang bang
Don't
round
see
based
too
type
much.
stuff, you know.
There's another barricade on the right here, and I got a lot of nitro cells set up just behind it. I also saw, I saw a bomber here in the middle of the hallway. Nico, can you send your drone out? Start taking care of the drone, the traps.
Yeah, I'll send my shock drone.
Okay, careful. Yeah, bomber's right there. Hold on. That's when he starts going back.
All right.
Okay, you're good, man. He's coming back now.
I'm safe?
Yeah, you're good. Go for it. I'm gonna start moving up. Keep an eye on the bomber, all right?
He's coming back. I'll back off.
I have 1 shield here at the end of the hallway. I got a guy behind the desk.
Bomb
there on top of the consulate office desk. We got 1 guy also behind a shield. Okay, you guys ready to move up?
Yeah.
Yes, we are. Go.
Gab, Nico, myself, we're gonna head down the main hallway. Bruno, Meg, come over here. Tear down the wall and start coming down the left-hand side.
I wonder what percentage of people
I'll give you some cover.
play games like this with this
got a
much
shield
communication and
right in front of
teamwork.
you.
Right.
Like for them to
A lot.
show stuff like this,
like it's not as stilted as this. It's a lot more just talking shit and like talking
Right.
like real people. But
This also
like,
seems
we
more
good?
natural than what they were trying to present
Yeah.
at Division demo.
Yeah,
for
sure.
sure.
But you know, like I've played enough like stuff like Destiny. That, you know, like if the game's hard enough and it requires coordination to be successful, like people will talk their way through it.
It doesn't feel like there's role playing here.
Right? No. It's
Right.
more of just necessity. You know, it's just like if we don't work together properly, we can't beat this.
Yeah, okay.
Right, like right there, he definitely needed to say, "Don't run forward, or else my grenade launcher."
Right.
Bomber's
He's
right
right there. He's right there. Coming away. Careful. He's right there.
Can I get him?
It's kind of the whole like play your class cliche, right?
We're okay.
Yeah.
Of like, hey, don't fuck this up because it'll ruin it for everybody.
Nice work. Okay.
Yeah, thanks.
You're hurt, eh, man?
I feel like I've had short bursts of
The hallway's
this
pretty
within
open, so
longer
take cover
games
behind my
of
shield
like,
here.
oh, this worked out really well. We coordinated, and then it's all
You
just
guys
done.
start moving up on the left-hand side.
Yeah, take your time.
There's a couple of guys on the end here.
There's a lot of them. 3 guys, 4. I'm reloading.
Watch out.
Back down. Back down.
I'm down.
I got him.
Bruno, pick him up. Push forward. There's 1 guy in the console office.
Got 1 down, 2 down.
This move towards the sort of like team-based, almost puzzle action design stuff feels like a really interesting runoff of the like MMO craze of the 2000s, where like raid design has slowly moved into smaller co-op stuff.
But also it's something that like is a little more accessible because you have so many people that are just not going to be dedicated enough to play a competitive game.
Right. I mean, even something like that co-op mode in Syndicate seems to have traces of they
point in the front door and check the hallway there.
It's very nascent there, though, in terms of like teamwork and stuff you need to do. Like,
hack that guy, please.
Right? Yeah. Hey, could you hack that grenade? Oh, you already did.
Yeah.
I'm gonna drop the diffuser right behind you. Yeah, I got it.
I played a bunch of that
we got this.
Mass Effect
Let's do
multiplayer.
this.
Yeah, I feel like that had like a very like you couldn't survive on your own very long.
You have to watch each other's backs.
I think it ends up being like part of the reason I shy away from games like this is like not wanting to rely on other people and not necessarily wanting other people to rely on me.
Another one.
You know, like I don't want to fuck anything up for other people, and I don't want to be in situations where some jack off is messing up my stuff either. You know,
it's the kind of situation that Dota takes to the extreme. Of like, like everybody's on point and it really works. It's better than anything ever, but it's so easy for it to completely fall to shit, and then you feel awful.
That's one of the reasons I'm not a mobile guy.
There's 2 guys back there. Don't move. Not moving. Okay, back up. I got it.
He's coming in the back windows. Back windows. They're in now. Windows covered. It's okay. Okay.
Okay, I got you, Nico.
Alright, thanks.
Hold up. I got the hallway.
15 seconds, guys. Keep it up. Keep it up.
Windows again. Appointment.
Backstairs.
Did I get? Don't move.
Backstairs. Appointment backstairs.
I hope that shield player is having any fun at all.
Right? Yeah.
Keep it up.
Down. I'm down.
Nice work, guys.
We got this.
Let's go ahead to the other bomb. Nice
Good job.
work.
Yeah.
Down.
Hey, did they win?
They defused the bomb.
We all won. Counter-terrorist.
Well done, guys. You did it this time, huh? All right. Thank you very much for this. What you just saw was 1 out of our 4 Terror Hunt modes that we'll have in Rainbow Six Siege, including Terror Hunt Classic. For those of you who are here in LA, we invite you to come to our booth to get a first hands-on experience of Terror Hunt, as well as try our new PvP mode and map. And for everybody else back at home, we got something for you as well. We are glad to announce that our beta starts on September 24th.
Also very distant, we have something for you at home
I was going to say, like, someone didn't get the memo that
it will be available
trend is
on
do it
all
now.
platforms, and you'll be able to play both PvP and Terror Hunt. Thank you everyone so much, and have a great show.
Genevieve Forget, give it up for her and the Rainbow Six Siege team for that live demo.
That's Forget.
Forget?
But I'm going to call
I
it
actually watched
Forget.
those guys play that in rehearsal and they lost. So just so you know, that's real
brain
gameplay.
hacker,
That's the
somebody
first time
forget
I've seen
things.
them win. I was like, oh, I kind of want them to lose again. I first fell in love with gaming, I think like most old people like me did, loitering around in arcades. As a kid, my 2 best friends were named Defender and Tempest. I occasionally kicked it with Qbert. These were beautiful friendships based on a solid foundation of quarters. And while arcades are mostly gone now, that style of gameplay is alive and well, as evidenced by Trackmania Turbo.
Now you believe it.
This year, Trackmania is finally making the leap from PC to new-gen consoles, and it's bringing its thriving community of customizable maps along with it. Take a look.
Nugen? That's how it's pronounced.
Pretty much.
All these cars are opaque.
Yeah.
They're not transparent enough.
This guy's really mishandling his curve system. It's pretty.
Whoa.
Yeah.
I wonder if I'll add collision with like other cars.
Yep. That's what that.
That guy looked like he hit the environment.
Yeah. Collision would destroy this entire game.
Yeah.
Why is that? Just too many cars on the track?
They're like, it's all like time trial stuff, right? Like you just.
Yeah.
Everybody, please give it up for Tommy Francois and Francois Allo.
Man, Questmania looks weird.
Yep.
Never could have guessed.
Hello, everyone. Bonjour. That trailer was cut from gameplay footage and track replay. What you see is what you get.
Good.
Now let's put our money where our mouth is and show you the game. Francois, make yourself at home.
It's a weird VR helmet.
Francois after you.
Oh, that's 117. The other cars you see on screen are ghosts of the best time.
Okay.
Now play.
Like
Now
showing
play.
solo, like single player Trackmania is like not at all interesting. Like
This doesn't look like what you just showed me.
redone UI, okay.
You mean a UI?
A UI. Yeah, I mean, well, whatever. The UI in Trackmania is just like whatever mod you're running.
Right.
It's just fucking
I can
gibberish
see a lot
all
of
over the screen.
Yeah.
Give it up for Francois, gold medal.
I'm done. That's enough for me.
All right. Let's go to track.
Freaking out up there.
It's pretty impressive. 10 more tracks in Stadium just for the Blue Series. 4 environments, 4 different gameplays, 5 difficulty levels. A total of 200 tracks. And if you think that's not enough, take a look at this magic. Our track builder mode generates levels on the fly at the press of 1 button. It's random, so we have no idea what we're going to drive. 3 steps to it. Terraforming.
Okay.
Look at the pretty beaches and islands. Then the track being built. And finally, signage. Infinite tracks you can immediately play. Let's see how well you do, Francois. And be careful, it's tricky.
Back for GPS.
Well, I mean,
Trackmania. Is there to win an Academy Award than playing Live 83, man?
Yeah, funny.
I wouldn't believe it if you didn't
Restart
wreck.
is immediate.
Go.
Yeah.
Now we'll do it perfect.
Jesus.
Keep it going.
That's bad. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
By the way, this is a completely new environment, especially made for Trackmania Turbo. It's called Roller Coaster Lagoon. We also have a brand new take on multiplayer modes, but for that, come beat times on the arcade machines on the booth. And if you're crazy enough, come play the VR demo at the show. Thank you.
Arigato gozaimasu.
Dankeschön.
Sheshe.
Gracias.
Merci.
Spasiba.
It's good that the Trackmania demo was done by fucking lunatics.
Yep.
All right, give it up for
Yeah, no,
Tommy
it fits
and
the aesthetic.
Francois. Clearly multilingual. Our next game has it all. A globe, yes, I understand.
Yeah, and the multiplayer is the
Our
side
next
of
game
that
has
you
it
care
all.
about.
A
Like
global
the single player stuff is
conspiracy,
just,
multiple covert
like, it's
murders,
cool, but
and
it's not
leaps
the thing,
from
you know?
unreasonable heights with absolutely no physical repercussion whatsoever. Shine up your blades and lace up your greaves. This is Assassin's Creed Syndicate.
We'll zoom out, just that dude from that game before with the cane.
Isn't this one largely coming out of a different studio than Montreal for once? Wasn't that one of the things about this?
I'm not sure.
You got the message?
I feel like the spotty nature of the last few of these have made it really hard for me to even look at this thing.
Yeah, totally. That's why I was wondering about who's making it.
Fun never stops. Come on, look lively, Rooks.
I mean, it was really just Unity, right?
Three.
Well,
three in Unity. I mean, 2 of the last 3 of those games in the main line have been bad.
Black Flag was solid, but... Trading hat for hood.
Yeah.
Now you don't need business.
Like the way they cast off the real world story stuff in such a haphazard way. You know, it's.
I just wish they'd free themselves from that stuff entirely.
Well, like
as soon as it just became like now it is just 100% a way for us to simulate different time periods and kind of have this loose story thing with nothing tying it together. Like it has no weight for me anymore.
Yeah, but
and I know a lot of people don't care about any of that stuff, and that's fine. But I just,
for me, it's more like the ramshackle way that they wrapped up the modern day story stuff.
Yeah.
Like maybe they're better off not trying it because that stuff sounded terrible.
Well, it came off as like they just wanted to punch out of it in the quickest way possible.
The Black Flag stuff of like, hey, you're an Abstergo employee. Like that stuff kind of had promise.
It felt like them trying to free themselves of that stuff as much as they could.
Yeah. But it seemed like that was just there out of obligation to reference that this is still that, you know?
The thing is, like, with those first 3 games, a lot of, or not the first 3, the first, whatever, through the Desmond cycle or whatever, a lot of, like, the kind of narrative shortcomings of the back in time stuff was papered over by the fact that, oh, it's going to all connect.
Right.
It's going to mean something.
Yeah.
And,
Was the Animus stuff done after 3? Is that the last one that really went heavy with
Well, I
that?
mean, Black Flag had it, but it was kind of perfunctory because...
Yeah, it's more like you are
I'll let you take it from here, lads.
doing research for a video game console that is a consumer version of the Animus.
Okay. Like, I never thought either of those stories was fantastic, but like together it's like, okay, there's something.
Right, there's potential to that. Every time out you think like, oh, there could be something really cool here.
Try the bitter.
Who's it?
It's actually quite drinkable. Go on, toast your noble boss, this thief of children. Or you could do better. Join me. Join the Rooks.
This trailer's sorry.
Yeah, there's just like a lot of everything happening.
Really weird Assassin's Creed trailer. Unless they just completely got away from assassinating anything.
It's a rough and tumble time. Didn't need stealth.
It's true.
Jacob, Mr. Fry, listen. We can split the money. I mean, just take it all.
Requiem and Pache, fucker.
Rooks with me.
I'm going with a rook. Come on, boss, soon enough.
So this is like more recruit assassins.
I don't know. It'd be nice if they got back to some amount of like Brotherhood type stuff.
That's what I think. It's like you're.
If I could snap my fingers and like break fools' necks or have people dive out, you know, that was always cool. I guess like Brotherhood seems like that's the best that this series has ever been.
And I'm the creative director on Assassin's Creed Syndicate.
Quebec.
Our game takes place in London in 1868, right in the middle of the Industrial Revolution. This pivotal moment in humanity's history has allowed us to create the first modern Assassin's Creed game. Together with their street gang, our 2 assassins, the twins Jacob and Evie Fry, will fight to take London out of the hands of the greedy and the corrupt in order to give the city back to its people. We have a brand new gameplay demo to show you at the Ubisoft booth. But this year, we are letting you play the game here at E3 and on console. If you're not one of the lucky few to be able to make it to the Ubisoft booth, well, we're excited to give our fans the chance to play the game at the Uplay Lounge here in LA And get this, in 7 cities across Europe and Australia.
Just release it, man.
So, cool.
Put the demo up at that point.
Yeah.
Throw it out there.
And they have to
So
insert it.
if you want to start playing Assassin's Creed Syndicate starting tomorrow, just sign up at assassinscreed.com for your chance to take back London. Thank you, and have a great
Oh,
E3.
you're kidding.
No gameplay demo.
Explain to me what the hell the game is.
Yeah.
Nice.
Woof.
That's right. It's the people that
All right.
made the Freedom Cry DLC.
That, my friends,
are making this
was
one.
awesome. Incredible PC in that game that you guys are going to be able to experience out on the floor and around the world. And I think that's pretty much it.
Is it?
Except for this one last thing. Everybody put them together one more time for Ubisoft CEO, Yves Guillemot.
What's this one, huh?
Rocksmith. He's going to put a guitar on and just fucking rip for like 45 minutes.
Finally.
I've been playing Rocksmith. I learned how to shred. Check this out.
But we really like to surprise you with revolutionizing our beloved franchises.
If you want to see this surprise, come to the booth.
And
And
this
those at home,
has been done by a
fuck you.
group
If you're in
in
Australia,
Paris,
you can play it.
a very good group that is working in secrecy, and he has been able to create something that I'm sure you will enjoy because it is so good. So have a look.
good things.
Most of us fear death. But for the Santa Blanca drug cartel, death is a saint. They embrace her, praise her, worship her.
It's all blood.
They kill thousands without repercussions. Trafficking poison across South America.
This is the other Trials Fusion DLC.
Corroding governments. How do you fight an enemy that doesn't fear death? Maybe you hunt them from the clouds.
Maybe you use your smartphone to change the traffic lights.
Hunt them from the cloud.
What is this? Drop zone?
Oh god, not this fucking song again.
Far Cry.
It's a Far Cry, right? It's like
FPS
multiplayer Far Cry?
I don't think it's a new Far
It
Cry.
doesn't look like Far Cry.
This is not at all.
It was like a third person.
In position.
Rainbow Six Far Cry.
They're loading up the cocaine.
Why is that so funny?
White hat.
You can't fight the friction!
What?
Cocaine is on the move. Cocaine is on the move. Targets are pulling out.
Get the cocaine!
Move that dope.
Target down.
It's like some kind of smuggler's run?
Or you fight from the
Or
shadows.
the opposite.
Yeah.
Attack when they least expect.
There's that cocaine.
Pick
Quick
'em
swirl
off.
that before it gets all.
That's-
See, you can't. That's just a
It's
waste.
unsanitary now. You just don't.
Tom Clancy's blood code.
That was a cool transition.
Yeah.
We at
That was
Ubisoft
creative.
mixed a lot of blood with a lot of cocaine to ensure maximum accuracy.
First person brief.
Pick what time of day you want to go?
I got White Hat.
Didn't they already kill Whitehead?
This is their stealth option. Yeah.
No, this is like the stealth mode.
All right, now you turn rogue and keep it all for yourself.
Yeah, is this just a video game Narco Corrido or something?
Yeah, Sleepy Dogs.
JBL.
Stealth.
Yeah, stealth. Yeah.
Or you can unleash
Twitter
chaos.
says this is a Ghost Recon game.
Strike from every side.
What?
Confuse them. Destroy everything. Decide who lives and who dies.
Drone in position.
From third person to aim down sights is kind of jarring.
Yeah, that's always a little much.
Cocaine again.
Second White Hat.
Just leave him alive. Just the cocaine got taken.
Yeah.
It'll take care of itself.
Yep.
Finally. That fucking song off.
Those middle school kids went home, right? They're not here anymore, right?
Here's the hug and kissing option.
Ghost Recon Wildlands? That's what he's saying there.
Sure.
That's what Twitter said.
So it'll release on
How do
time.
you fight an enemy that doesn't fear death? You manipulate them from the inside until the monsters wipe each other out.
Okay.
Mercenaries?
Like, kinda, right?
It seems like that's at least inspiration.
Great.
Not enough airstrikes for that, though.
Yeah.
Or Han Solo.
Play as a samurai.
Or Cardex.
Or a motorcycle.
Pretty sure the cocaine's on the top of this tower. We gotta climb this tower to get the cocaine.
The truck is just parked up there.
Yeah.
This game is actually just clear and present danger, isn't it?
What's our next target?
The world.
Oh.
Come on! You were so close!
Mother!
I like the cocaine bombs.
Whoa.
That was the whole Earth. It was cool.
This is the kind of insane, immersive, cinematic, open-world gameplay that you come to Ubisoft for.
Yeah,
I
kinda
know you felt that all in your bones. Ladies and
Collector's
gentlemen, that
edition
is our
comes with
show.
an 8-ball.
Thank you so much for coming out today. Thanks to everybody watching at home. Stay tuned for the live post show. We're going to chat with all of today's
Walk and
speakers.
talk.
If you're in Los Angeles, check out our booth and the Uplay Lounge to see Ghost Recon in action. And if you're not in LA, check out Ubisoft.com for exclusive E3 insider access. Be sure to join our social media conversation by using the hashtag UBE3. We want to hear from you, and we mean it no matter how painful or crappy your tweets. My name is AISHA Tyler. This is Ubisoft. Play on!
Remember when this happened?
At the end of a WrestleMania.
Remember when these people stood up?
Oh, more.
Huh. Well,
Ubisoft.
That was fun.
Well, certainly more lively than the last one.
Oh, for sure.
Yeah. Yeah. That's
That
Ghost
there was
Recon looks
stuff in
cool.
there,
Yeah.
So I haven't played Ghost Recon in a while. Ghost Recon hasn't had a game in between, like, hey, you guys are like military and
Future
like
Soldier was the last
Right,
one I
and
remember.
that was no good.
Yeah.
So what does Ghost Recon mean at this point?
Gra 2.
Yeah, there was Advanced Warfighter. Before that, it was kind of just a Rainbow Six offshoot.
Right.
But that's. I mean, you'll note that they didn't even say Tom Clancy anywhere on that thing.
Oh, yeah.
I did not see that.
So at some point, like maybe they're just like breaking that out and going like, hey, weird open world Coke game.
Yeah.
Like Ghost Recon will say the kind of military thing that we want it to say, but it doesn't necessarily need to fit into Tom Clancy. It doesn't need to be part of that whole thing. So.
Seems like some straight up Deck of 52 stuff there at the end.
Yeah, a little bit. I wonder, like, what the faction, like, who are you working for in this? Like, what is your role in the overall story if you're military? Or
Seems like it. I mean, the refrain was like kept going back to how do you take these guys down?
Right, but why are you taking them down? I mean, every single one ended with "We've got the cocaine." So, is that cocaine getting turned into the U.S. government, or are you just like running your own operation?
Well,
that's story-wise, like what is
the narrative they were painting here was like get the cocaine so that guy, so they
right,
turn on
yeah,
each
yeah,
other. Right?
Exactly.
So, I don't know, maybe they're doing some black ops.
Yeah, it does seem like some kind of shadowy sort of thing.
A lot of blood. What was the other one? For Honor?
For Honor.
For Honor.
Yeah.
I'd be curious
like
to
a
see more of that
4-on-4
too.
plus AIs.
Yeah.
That's like the Viking one, right? With
Viking
Samurai.
Yeah. So that had the time travel stuff. That was supposed to be the hook for what Patrice's game was, right? So right?
I think that's right.
So is that Patrice's game?
Which one?
For Honor.
I don't think so.
No, I don't think that's Patrice's
I doubt
game.
it.
Or the game that was the game formerly known as Patrice's game?
I don't think so.
Okay.
I mean, that looks like if that's the Red Steel 2 guy, then the
people are saying,
sure, yeah, true.
People are saying
right.
he did both. He did both Red Steel games actually.
Okay. Yeah, because it wasn't time travel, but it was different settings.
Right.
You know?
Yes.
So.
And like it did look like samurai fighting Vikings in some of those shots.
It did seem like time
mixing.
travel more of a mishmash.
Yeah, it's a little weird, but.
Siege with a big narrative.
Yeah, big story for Siege.
Angela Bassett.
That's totally unexpected. I thought that game was just going to be like bone dry. Like here's this mode. And
We're still not 100% sure if it has a big story mode because what they showed was a co-op like mission, the Terror Hunt mode, which people reminded me have been in old Rainbow Six games from like a while ago, and that could just be like a framing device. Who knows? It's going to be weird to see what
or
that
it could
is.
be a trailer device.
Right, exactly. We brought in Angela Bassett for our trailer.
Into the game,
Stick of Truth, or not Stick of Truth.
The Fractured Butthole.
Thank you.
Thank you for not spacing that out.
The title reveal was fucking amazing.
Yeah. I don't think anybody
So
would
not
expect
Obsidian.
that.
Not Obsidian.
Yeah. Ubisoft San Francisco?
I would hazard to guess that given how long that first game took, they just said, you know what, we're going to take it from here.
But that's, I mean, how much of that is on Obsidian and how much of that is on like THQ and all this other stuff? Like, you know,
I think a lot of it
the winding road for that first South Park game, you could point a lot of fingers on a lot
That's
of
the thing. I'm not even saying it's their fault. I'm just saying maybe Ubisoft felt it would be better just to bring it in-house.
How much of that is on Parker and Stone?
I think a ton of it was on Parker and Stone from what I've heard.
Yeah, I've heard similar things.
Because they're so used to being able to scrap something from the show and they can just rebuild it in like a day, but like that's not how it works.
The way they work the people in their studio 100 hours a week, totally believe that.
Yeah.
But no data at all on that thing.
Yeah.
Like not even a year.
Right.
So.
Well, you know, like that in that case, like it depends on them writing the material. You know.
Yeah.
For that's the bottleneck, right?
Yeah. And I mean, people loved that first game, so
It's
that's
good.
Yeah,
it's a really good game.
So much better than any right to be.
That Assassin's Creed thing seemed like super underwhelming.
It was a
and
mess.
like
Freaking
a real
letdown.
mess. And
Man, no demo of that game.
No even description.
I mean,
of
they're
like
saying it's
the-
hands-on, right? They said
Yeah,
come to the show and
which is
play
fine.
it. But also, it's after 4 o'clock. We played The Division. It was 3 on 3 on 3.
Yeah.
A 9-player thing is what we were playing.
Yeah.
They refused to answer any questions about the size and scope of the game.
Yeah.
It was more just like, hey, here's this thing. So it started out as kind of a, and there's a podcast up on the site now with us kind of going over the same stuff, but it started out with us going into this dark zone, finding this loot, and then everyone's got the loot, and everyone has to extract. So you're all headed for this, the 3 teams are all kind of headed for the same extraction zone. You can keep it peaceful, all extract, but you'll find more loot, or you'll get more loot if you gun down the other team, take their loot, and then try to get a helicopter. So basically, you get into the extraction zone, hold down X, fire a shot, and then the helicopter shows up in 90 seconds. Unless the person who called in the helicopter dies, then it gets canceled. So you have to keep that person alive long enough for the helicopter to show up. You drop your box, your loot gets extracted, and then those items are yours when the match is over.
Were there NPCs, like enemy NPCs?
Yeah, you had to fight AI to get the loot.
Gotcha.
Do you have to fight AI to extract?
No.
Is there any?
There is some AI
some
in the extraction process. There are a few guys here and there.
So is there any benefit to working together at the extraction time?
I mean, just to stay alive and get you'll guarantee what you got and what they got. But if you want what they got and what you got,
And
then
to
you have
stop
to roll the
the
dice.
AI
you know,
from maybe
yeah,
killing you.
but they might
Okay.
take your shit and get out.
Okay.
You know, so there's sort of a.
Can you like just let the AI try and pick them off and hide and then just loot?
Or, you know, because there were 3 teams of 3,
Yeah.
you could hang back, let the
okay.
other 2 teams do their thing. But they respawn. It's not a regular, you know,
Oh.
if you go rogue, the respawn timer is longer, but there are respawns in it. So they're kind of going to keep coming at you.
Oh, weird.
That did not. That
yeah.
did not.
Yeah,
read
look
the
at
Yeah,
trailer at all.
it's not.
Okay.
Not at all permadeath.
So like when you get into a match, you guys might not know this. I don't know if they talked about it. Is it basically like the 3 of us and then we like matchmake and like?
So the way they positioned it with that like kind of role playing that those people were doing in this demo, it almost made it sound like they were roaming around doing other stuff, and then they just decided to go into the dark zone.
And
So
like
I wonder
that's
if
the multiplayer.
I wonder if that's something where like you just walk into past the border and it throws you into matchmaking just by entering that
And would
area.
they
As you entered the dark zone.
And they said
Right.
they have dark zone gear or something.
Yeah,
like
well,
that?
it's
So
contaminated.
so that's their how they keep you from just finding the loot and immediately equipping it. Is it's contaminated, so you put it in your dark zone bag and you have to extract it, clean it, and then you can use it and equip it and all this other stuff. They didn't let us equip anything.
Yeah.
They had preset characters and stuff, but it was like, you know, different weapon types with like damage numbers on them. And
So it's a loot.
It's
yeah.
It's
like
a
loot.
Destiny.
The controller thing had like
Or-
references to loot on it. Like
Okay.
they straight up use the word loot.
Yeah.
And it's color coded. It's like green, blue, purple stuff.
Yeah, so like we got a light machine gun, I think, when we played, and everyone would have gotten it if we had extracted successfully.
We don't know if that's like an open world thing, or if that's instanced matches, or
Right.
if that's
Every question we asked about, like, is this the total number of players it supports? Like, blah, blah, blah. It was always like, yes, in this demo, that's, yes. Like, they wouldn't say anything about the larger game.
Yeah. So it seems like it has potential. Like, I thought it felt all right, but still kind of confused about the scope of the game overall. You know, like how you're going to get into that, how you're going to get out of it. Like, what does it look like when you're not in the middle of the shit? Like,
out of that mode.
Like after you guys extracted, it was just demo over.
Yeah.
Okay, so it's not like it booted you back to some base or anything.
No.
So Ubisoft actually did put up a 4-minute gameplay demo of Assassin's Creed Syndicate on their YouTube channel, of like you tracking a target like across like a moving train and some other shit going on.
Right.
So
I'll have to check that out.
I don't know why they wouldn't have put that in their press conference, but there is something out there.
Jason Derulo had to perform.
Yeah.
So.
Right.
I mean, like Just Dance is huge. It's like a huge franchise. Like, of course they would spend time with it. It's a massive thing still, probably. And you know, lowering the barrier further and further. Like I was always more into Dance Central because it seemed like more like actual dancing as opposed to like holding the Wii remote in a dancey way. Just always seemed like a cop out. But
especially with the phones one, is that just like put the phone in your pocket? Or
yeah,
hold it
same
in your
deal.
hand,
It's just
or-
you know phone dance.
Huh.
But not like bounden, not cool phone dance.
How you feeling about that Trackmania business?
It's I need to see the multiplayer and what they're doing in terms of like the size of that thing. Like if it's a situation like Trackmania multiplayer works because people run their own servers and it's fucking nonsense. You know, everyone picks the tracks they want to run, the style of tracks they want to run, the type of music they want to play. All that sort of stuff to me is totally wrapped up in that experience. And if you remove that and just say like, well, we got our block-based track editor, you can make all your tracks, but it's just going to be this type of music, this HUD, this and that, you know, like that's way less interesting.
They said it was a random track editor, right?
Yeah. It seemed like
weird.
instead of just like going in and building your track, you could just hit go and
articulate the splines.
Yeah, generate a track and drive it.
That's kind of interesting.
Yeah, it's neat. That is neat.
So the Assassin's Creed stuff, was it known that there are like twins or there are two characters in it? Like,
that's been announced.
Yeah,
for a while.
they talked about that.
So is there like a co-op aspect to it? That
I think you pick. I think you just play one.
Yeah,
or the
you
other.
just pick one of the characters and the story is
My
told.
eyes glazed over at some point in that, and what you're saying about there being twins, I'm like, no, dude, that's the old Republic expansion.
No, those are different twins.
They've done a real bad job of reminding people that there is a playable female character in the game.
Yeah.
Okay.
Right. Yeah, they did
Yes.
say that, didn't
Yeah.
they?
Yeah, I didn't catch that until they had the very end.
Part of Assassin's Creed.
Like she's not even in this trailer.
Like,
but yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, it looks like cool setting.
Again, one of those great surveys was like, it was what has you most excited about Assassin's Creed Syndicate? There were a bunch of options. One of them was like Jacob Fry, the first assassin of the modern era, and another one was Evie Fry, Jacob Fry's sister.
Yeah.
I was like, all right, guys.
The second assassin.
The second,
Yeah.
yeah.
That series is just starting to feel dated. Like
Yeah.
like there are other games doing better like every major aspect of what those games do at this point. You know, like the open world urban stuff, like parkour, like climbing towers.
Yeah.
Even
like
within their own company. Like even Ubisoft is doing it better.
Like,
Did it seem like you had a grappling hook? Is that also?
That's a
another
thing. Yeah, that,
Okay.
yeah.
Yeah. I don't know.
It's too bad. I wish I could be more excited about Assassin's Creed game, but they've been, like I said, 2 of the last 3 have been pretty bad games.
But also just the way they presented it here almost felt like a tacit acknowledgement on their part of like, yeah, we have to keep making these because they sell gangbusters. We're just going to go through the motions. Here's the new trailer. Go play it if you want to.
Well, more and more for me, it seems like they have just departed so far off from the original vision of what that series was.
Yeah.
Like the original kind of like
Yep.
assassinate somebody
Right.
and like you're this,
Like,
guild of
here's
like,
this Clockwork City.
Yeah.
Like, figure out the way you're going to take this challenge
Yeah.
on. Like, that's
really
yeah,
just
it hasn't
a
really
different game.
been that for a while.
No,
I think,
like 2 or 3
except in
games.
little bits and pieces. But yeah, yeah, that doesn't.
Just no eavesdropping. Just that's all.
Right. Yeah.
Skip
Simple
that.
stuff. No escort missions. No eavesdropping. Kind of just don't make me follow people.
What else do they have? What else do they have? It was a long show.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Right.
What is the multiplayer
The
sword Viking
For Honor.
upsetting bearded man game? Yeah.
That's For Honor.
Yeah.
We talked about that.
Did.
Yeah.
I'll play that, I guess.
You're a big Mountain Blade fan.
I'm
right?
a big Mountain Blade fan.
Yeah.
I've dumped a lot of time into Mountain Blade, and especially there was a Mountain Blade 1 mod called Star Wars Conquest, which brought over Star Wars like stuff,
Yeah.
but like didn't change any of the physics of that game. So like the lasers still fire like arrows do, and that's all I want really. Is just more janky ass.
Yeah, laser arrows. Yeah.
But yeah, so yeah, I play that, and I'm also sort of a Dynasty Warriors guy and a Bushido Blade guy. I'm sorry.
I mean, you know, nothing wrong with Bushido Blade. Like that actually, watching some of that one-on-one combat there towards the end of the time, I'm like, okay. Yeah.
It also reminded me of that Kickstarter by the guy who wrote Snow Crash.
Right. Neil
Stevenson. Right.
Yeah,
who was
they were
doing
gonna
that
make that
one-on-one
sword game.
tactical sword game.
Yeah,
that's right.
Clang. Yeah, that thing failed spectacularly.
Really?
It cleared
Kickstarter,
yes,
and then
but
they
never delivered.
Moved away from it.
Right.
Yeah.
Right. Well, they delivered a prototype like internally, and that technically was what the Kickstarter was for.
Right.
So, but yeah, so yeah, I'm up for like weird tactical sword fighting in big mass combat stuff. Sure.
Yeah.
Why not?
But yeah, I don't know. I have hopes for the Division. You know, like that seems like something that has real potential, depending on kind of how deep it goes, I guess.
I wonder if there's any single player to that. Like if you're not going into the dark zone or whatever, if you just kind of run around and do
I don't
your
know.
own thing.
Yeah. Yeah, it's hard to say.
Yeah.
And I thought that Ghost Recon looked really cool.
Yeah. I mean, all their stuff is. I don't think they really have. I mean, aside from. Yeah, I'm trying to think any single player stuff this show. I mean, it was, Siege was basically multiplayer.
I mean, Anno, big single player.
Anno will be single player.
You know,
true.
Trials Fusion expansion. Hey, that crew DLC.
Crew DLC.
That crew DLC.
You're right. I forgot about
Sure
the
does
crew
exist.
DLC.
Monster trucks.
Monster trucks. You're not wrong.
It looked all right. Right?
You know
It
what?
had monster
The
trucks in
crew
it.
looked all right. There were parts of the crew that, like, thematically, you're like, okay,
Yeah.
But the execution on the crew was so fouled up that it was just,
And like the thing that's scary is it was fouled up in the way that a lot of these Ubisoft games are going. It was towers. It was weird progression systems in a game that like they just never hooked you in the way. And like if they don't figure that shit out, then the Division is going to look bad.
And they were
too.
running practically unopposed for that type of like loose arcade driving game last year. You know, like there was no Need for Speed. Like there was nothing else.
Forza Horizon around then, or
yeah, I guess yeah.
But even that was still more. That was not
Forza
as
Horizon
loose.
seems like it's still a Forza game under the hood, right?
Yeah.
It's you know their fun version. The crew, man, it should have been better.
Yeah.
So maybe the
putting it
DLC
mildly.
does that, but I don't know.
We'll see.
Man. Like that just seems like super tainted.
it seems so focused on like monster trucks and like the BMX bikes and stuff. And like maybe it's more of a like stunty kind of rally thing and not this big like story across
maybe
the
they just
country or whatever.
what if they customize the entire country just to be like one big dirt track?
The thing is, like that stuff in the crew was not very good. Like it tried to have those big explosive moments with like big different sized cars, and like that stuff just never hit. It
like
never
all
felt
the raid truck stuff where you're just like run this guy off the road. It's like this sucks. This is fucking terrible. Like Smugglers Run. Bad.
So maybe they fixed it. Maybe they improved that stuff. There is stuff about the crew that I have like a warm spot in my heart for, but it's going to take a lot of work for it to be good.
Yeah.
Well,
yeah.
Yeah,
So
I don't know. Between this one and the EA, I feel like
there was like, does that sound mean? I feel like there was like one press conference's worth of good stuff between those two.
it's just a lot of like.
But that's I guess that's how
it's
kind of always that way to some extent.
I think I really feel like I wish I'd seen some more Assassin's Creed stuff.
Yeah, I feel like Ubisoft had games that they didn't necessarily show appropriately, and EA was like,
EA was just weird.
They spent too much time on the wrong stuff.
Or
well,
maybe
maybe
it was
Ubisoft was
of
kind of the same problem in some cases, like right? There's like
Maybe.
here's a trailer of Assassin's Creed, but not the actual game.
Yeah.
Here's you know, this, you know, here's Jason Derulo reminding you that Just Dance exists, and you know, like that sort of stuff. Like Jason Derulo is Ubisoft's Pele. Is that
okay?
Jason Derulo didn't quite put me to sleep the way Pele did, but
I don't know.
Pele used to be Ubisoft's Pele.
It's true.
A few years ago.
That's true.
Accurate.
Well, the other thing is like they just got completely away from let me talk to you about what this game is. They went all the way to like endemic, like people playing the game and talking about just playing the game and talking through what they're doing, and that wasn't. I need a little bit of narration, to help sell me
especially for
the stupid
something
game.
like The Division that they have been really bad at, you know, kind of conveying to people. Like that seems like a key thing that they fucked up. That you know, just it's still not immediately clear from their presentations what it is. And whatever, I mean, we played that thing, and I'm still not 100% clear on what that game is.
Well, they're just not saying.
Yeah.
Maybe they don't know yet. Maybe it's not. Maybe a lot of stuff is up in the air
Got to
still.
figure that out.
So
For a game that's due out in March, that'd be real scary.
That Siege gameplay they showed, I didn't look that great to me for some
thought it
reason.
looked cool.
I don't know. Something about, like, I think I was thinking more frenetic and fast-paced, like once the action started. It just kind of looked like a corridor shooter.
Kind of compared to the multiplayer mode they've been showing, that kind of is the fast and frenetic.
Okay.
So it's definitely faster than kind of like the, all right, here's our planning phase, let's go do this, here's this, let's go do this, you know, like, so this.
Okay.
There was more stuff to shoot in this one than there is in the typical 5-on-5.
So I was thinking more like, like I think when I'm thinking of the 5-on-5 stuff, it's a lot of planning and then pops off and then it's kind of over really quickly. This seems just more like a co-op shooter, which I guess it kind of is. But yeah, I don't know. Something about this press conference didn't leave me super excited. Maybe because I have no idea when any of those games are coming out either. Like, is Assassin's obviously this year, right?
Yeah.
And that For Honor did it have a date or anything?
No, that's probably next year.
I think Siege is the only other one that's definitely confirmed.
Siege is this year. Yeah.
And Just Dance, obviously.
Yeah. South Park is never.
Yeah.
So yeah, I don't know. There's the games I'm excited about. But.
Yeah, there's solid stuff.
At some point, like the thought that starts to creep in is just like, this is what we said about Watch Dogs the first time they showed it. Like, I don't know when that'll come out, but it sure looks awesome. Like, okay, are they doing it to us again? We should probably really think this through. But yeah, so I guess that's it for Ubisoft.
Hour and a half till Sony.
Yeah. We'll be back at we'll be back in an hour to get ready for Sony.
I'm gonna get caffeinated.
Yeah,
and ready.
That's right. We'll get ready for some virtual reality Trackmania.
If Sony hits it, pulls out the Morpheus, that'll be the first full-on guy with goggles on a stage, right?
So far,
HoloLens.
Right.
That's a
little
different.
HoloLens.
Those count.
That's AR, man.
Yeah.
Don't confuse them.
Yeah.
Still a headset.
So that's, there was that Wired story this morning that kind of tipped the hand about some of the Morpheus stuff.
Right.
Just coming along, a handful of demos, but like some proper games too. So
you know what else about Ubisoft that kind of ticked me off was like on the heels of all like the kind of available now stuff. I feel like any other year I know they do it every year. They like play it at a booth, but the lead up to that for like four of their announcements
that was lousy.
Just seemed like.
Yeah, when everyone else is like got something that is kind of happening right now,
and a big
kind of
surprise
playing to the home crowd, like
you can go watch us play somebody demo it.
Yeah, like okay, that's a bad surprise.
I thought he was about to say it's free to play and it's out now.
Yeah. So I don't know.
Well, that's a weird thing too, because I think we keep talking about is how the publishers are getting away from courting press to write previews and give hands-on impressions. That's the way this was working now. It's just skip us and give it right to the player.
Yeah,
and
we can hide in our little room and talk about it from a distance.
But if they're saying like the hot shit is that people like us are going to get to go play it on the show floor, like if I'm a consumer at home and meanwhile Bethesda is giving me cool apps, like I'm like tuned out.
Totally.
The lucky few. It's just weird messaging.
Yeah.
So yeah, I don't know. I'm excited for Sony.
Yeah, we'll see what they got. Those are always the big press conferences, right? So
let's do it.
We'll be back in an hour. That's 5:30 Pacific Daylight Time to start revving up for Sony. So come back and see us. All right, we'll be back.